All of these relationships within Hollywood have a pretty bad reputation for a lot of reasons. Most of them don't last too long, and there's generally a lot of gossip and rumors involved, which just puts a bad match into a huge spotlight. It would not be wrong of you to say that maintaining a relationship as a celebrity can be pretty hard. Today, we're going to talk about the relationship between Justin and Hailey Bieber and how the couple has worked to keep that alive. More particularly, we're going to talk about the rules that Justin has Hailey follow. Let's get started, shall we? Justin and Hailey started out by having a quick marriage in court. It took them a year to conduct a proper wedding after that, and it's really because they seemed to be going through things back then. Justin had Lyme disease and his health was deteriorating. The problem was that it was not diagnosed back then, so the couple seemed really uncertain and worried about their future. All of those worries meant that they had to wait a year to have an actual wedding ceremony. To make things worse, the couple was receiving advice from people all around them and had little clue what to do next. Not just that, people were accusing Justin of abusing drugs since he looked so weak with the Lyme disease. One rule that Justin and Hailey had was that they would not move in together before marriage. And that's not something you really see nowadays. I'm not saying if that's a good or bad thing, I just think it's incredibly unusual to have within the celebrity world. So it was only after they got married that the couple lived together for the first time. And really, it probably works differently for everyone. Some people would want to see how life would be with their partner if they did get married ahead of time. You may be surprised to learn that Justin and Hailey have openly admitted to seeking outside help for their relationship. Usually that type of talk means couples therapy. Unless the two people in the relationship were simply not meant for each other or are not willing to work on things, I think that couples therapy can be an amazing thing to keep any relationship firm and solid. For a couple who is part of a generation of millennials, the next relationship rule kind of surprised me. Justin and Hailey have basically agreed not to bring any phones near the bed. They have agreed that unless it's important, phones will be left away from the bed to enjoy those times better. And thinking about it a little more, I'd say that's a fair one. Although I can't imagine any couples being happy with this today, I guess it does have a lot of benefits. This does help and kill any chance that you're going to accidentally ignore your partner while reading something on your phone. I'm sure this way they're able to better enjoy their night together without having to worry about the outside world. The first time that Justin and Hailey met, she was just 19 years old. Since then, much went on and the couple even split up. Several years later, there was this church conference in Miami that both Justin and Hailey attended. After having not seen each other for a very long time, they discovered that they still click with each other and the talks continued to escalate. Hailey describes this incident saying that she remembers she told Justin that she's looking forward to their friendship. That's when Justin told her that they wouldn't become friends. This of course surprised Hailey for a moment, but I'm sure you know exactly what Justin meant. Hailey says that during the beginning, neither of them were sure that they could keep things going, but for both of them, that relationship felt like home. It was pretty much like getting to know an entirely new person, but it ended up working out great. Hailey recently had an interview with Ashley Graham and a lot of details about the rules of their relationship were presented. This is what Hailey said about some of those rules. "We don't try to poke at the past, because I don't think that's fair and I've never liked it. I don't need you to remind me, I've had to work past it." Yeah, considering their history, I think that's definitely more than a fair rule. The couple seems to have decided that ignoring their past and particularly past relationships is the best course of action. I'm sure that it's no secret to any of you that Justin and Selena Gomez dated for quite a while. And really, that's not something that I would want brought up if I was either Justin or Hailey. From the perspective of Justin, it would definitely be unfair to bring up any of my exes as part of an argument. And for Hailey, it's because I'm sure she doesn't feel too good about her husband's exes. Hailey says that they both try to enter an argument with a very calm approach to things thought out, according to the temperament of the partner. She actually confessed to having a temper and that she can rarely be stopped when it starts. That's when she says she raises her voice and gets very, very annoyed. To avoid that stuff from happening, both of them make sure to enter a discussion or an argument with a very cool head. When you think about Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, you're obviously thinking about celebrities worth millions of dollars. I don't know about you, but I think if I were them, I would probably be out partying like an animal right now. It seems that this is not exactly the case for Justin and Hailey. Hailey actually said that she definitely enjoys spending more time at home than she does outside. Considering both of them are practically worshipped outside, that's definitely surprising. She says that the couple loves to cuddle together on the couch while they're watching some reruns of their favorite TV show Friends. Basically, Justin and Hailey curled up on a couch watching something on Netflix is a normal day for them. Hailey described the year after the court marriage as particularly tough. She says that people were calling Justin all sorts of names during this very difficult time, including a drug addict. Since he had yet to be diagnosed with Lyme disease, the future for them was not very clear. She says that as a new wife, she had to spend a lot of time taking care of Justin. She had to take care of him a lot until Justin recovered and they both vowed to get married. She said that right after the marriage, the couple was forced to consider the harsher stuff. Not knowing how one's health can get affected at any time, she said that dealing with these issues was very important. So obviously, their wedding wasn't exactly the regular wedding vibes, but that's definitely how things had to be. Another way that they've grown as a couple is having direct and open communication with each other. It was revealed that Justin is quite blunt and to the point, even when it comes to his relationship. He seems to often go back and forth between "you're annoying me" and "I love you." Keeping those two aside, I think as long as you're not rude, a more direct approach to dealing with issues can definitely help. Having open communication is probably why Justin Bieber and Hailey have been able to keep in touch with a couples therapist as well. And the fact that they've spoken about it in public just means that they're pretty comfortable with the way things are between them. I can definitely respect something like that. It does appear that Justin is known for being slightly rude, but he doesn't really seem to have any set strict of rules for Hailey directly. The couple has agreed on some things though, which seem to be benefiting both of them and their relationship. That's gonna be all from this video, everyone. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Would you have the same rules with your partner as Justin and Hailey have, or would these be too much for you? Thanks for watching and have a great day.